Hello everyone, I am Benjamin Contreras.
And no mommy.
And welcome back to our playthrough of Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. In the previous part, we met a new character named Yoko, and were unfortunately cut off by our YouTube limit of only allowing to upload 15-minute long videos. But anyway, we are back, and I did a couple of things off screen. If you take a look at the map there, that little white circle area is where I am, and I went a little, and I did a bit of backtracking to get a couple of things, and by get a couple of things, I meant get like 100 extra gold as well as a melon.
The finest of quality melon.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, it is time for us to advance.
I used to think pumpkins were a melon.
They're not, though.
No. They do make the finest of pie.
It's funny because that Minotaur character, he actually appears in other Castlevania games, but in those games he has like a proper like brown and gray color scheme, but that one was colored purple.
I like them. Don't ever look up the legend of the Minotaur though.
Whenever you're in like empty rooms like that, you always want to make sure that you hit the walls just in case any of them are fake.
Oh, I thought that was like a hole, but it's like a devil face, huh?
Yep, looks like it's blocking our path. There we go. Apparently we weren't allowed to look at the thing.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
In that corridor that was to the left of us, that would have actually led to a boss fight. But I might want to explore a little bit more before we do that.
Oh! She beat us with a broom. She is hardcore.
Oh, we got a whip sword. Not quite sure how that would work in real life, but it looks pretty useful. Before we go in here, I might want to... There we go.
We're eating the rotten meat?
No, we just ate the melon.
Oh.
We're just gonna make a restore point here, just in case I die.
That ladder isn't tall enough to get to the most of the book.
No.
Holy macadamia nuts. He looks like a Gundam.
He does kind of look like a medieval style Gundam.
Look at his little genie shoes. I love those kind of shoes. If I had cute little tiny feet, I'd wear those kind of shoes.
Yeah.
I got boats.
Oh. Apparently that sword doesn't have good timing because it hit me before I took the damage. And he is dead. Oh. Hello, good sir. Apparently his name is Hammer. Yeah, this guy's actually gonna be, well, he's not really important to the story itself. He does actually, become important for a different reason. And I'll be able to show you that once we actually, get to that point. Because there's a point on the map where we're able to backtrack to the beginning area of the game, like that castle entrance, and we'll be able to see him there. Oh, looks like we got ourselves the double jump.
That's actually gonna be very useful. Because I think in the last part we found this this area that we weren't able to go towards because we weren't tall enough, even though we had an entire box to stand on. So I think maybe that'll help us quite a bit. Yeah, there's some enemies that can like turn you to stone. I'm just gonna avoid that guy.
Okay, the safe room right over here. Oh God. But yeah, you were talking about the ladders being way too small for the bookshelves. Well, look at these. Look at these. The ladders are pretty much the same size as they were before, but look at how taller the bookshelves have gotten.
Yeah.
Dracula must have been really tall if he needed bookshelves that were that big.
He just turns into a bat and flies up there.
Here it is. This is the area I was talking about. It's funny that they didn't give if they didn't give him like a sprite for pushing objects. He just does his regular walking animation. Oh, it increases our luck. That could actually be pretty good. Okay, I think there's a bit more that we
Can lightly explore. That's rather close by. This whip sword actually does have a whole lot of range.
Yeah, it's doing good.
Before we had to get rid of those guys very fast because they were the ones that shot the fire.
This area is annoying because you're going up, but all the enemies are like from the side.
Remember when we would take a bunch of hits to kill all these enemies? Now it only takes one.
Yeah.
And we just got ourselves that camera.
That's nice.
Let's take a look at that. It's a lot more powerful, but it looks like the range on it is not as long, but also the attack has like a huge delay, so you can't just like hit it like several times like that.
Oh.
But it is cool that this game does give you a lot of variety.
Mhm.
And I think, like, I'm not sure if that's how it works in this game, but I think, like, the more of the same soul that you absorb, like, the stronger that it gets.
Oh, that would make sense, yeah.
I think that's how that works, or at least that's how it worked in one of the other Castlevania games that had that kind of system.
He's got a big sword.
Yeah, he does. Apparently that was supposed to be a zombie, even though he doesn't even look like a
He
human.
looks-
It looked like he was wearing like armor.
Yeah. I like those. Those are cool.
Yeah, they're cool. Oh god,
Oh,
one of
dear.
those things. We just avoid them.
Are those people dancing?
Yeah, they're dancing.
Oh.
They're like dancing ghosts.
Oh, okay. Thought so, but I didn't know if my eyes were playing tricks on me or something.
I think there's actually a boss, Super Castlevania 4 that's just that, like a dancing ghost. So you see this area right here. We go here, and it teleports us to another part of the map. And it actually teleports us to the beginning area,
Oh.
which is actually what we needed. We go over here.
Talk to Grandpa again?
Yep. He opens a shop here, but it doesn't seem like he's going to get that much in terms of people buying his stuff, considering we're the only one
Yeah, right.
who's at the castle actually doing anything. So we can sell him stuff that we don't need, like a lot of our old weapons.
How about that rotten meat?
I don't think we can sell that. Then we buy another piece of the castle map. And I think we're good in terms of our weapon. But we do have $4,000 to spare, so we'll buy this, and then we'll spend the rest of it on some potions. Okay, apparently you can only hold a maximum of 9 potions.
Oh. What's mind up?
Mind up, restores your magic. So you can, like, if you, like, spam all of your, like, sorry. Like, the more you use sub-weapons like that, the more
Yeah.
the green meter gets lower and lower. Those, like, refuel the green meter.
Oh, I see.
It's odd, this area doesn't have any, like, music. But it looks like we have just about ran out of time for this episode.
Okie dokie.
So, again, I hope you all enjoyed. We actually made quite a bit of progress here. We fought another boss, we met a new character, we got some new weapons. I think we're actually doing pretty well. And considering how much more of the map we see now,
Oh, yeah.
I guess you could say we have a whole lot of ground to cover.
I don't think it's that bad.
So, until, I believe, 2 days from now, I'm Ben Contreras,
I'm just Mama.
and bye.
Bye.
I don't know why I'm waving like you guys can see me.